Hi everyone, welcome to the second episode to make you a better pie maker right in time for Thanksgiving season. This episode is all about making the flakiest, best pie dough that's super easy to work with, won't stick, and it won't crack either. Let me show you how to do it. The first thing to discuss when making a pie dough is what bowl you're gonna make it in, which actually is really important. You can make pie dough in a really small bowl. It's not a lot of dough so it can fit in here, but when you're pouring the water in, you want a lot of surface area so that all the dough can be evenly hydrated. And if your dough is really small and tall, you're not gonna have a lot of surface area and some parts of your dough can get wetter than others. So it's better to opt for a bigger, wider bowl. Next, we're gonna talk about butter. Use unsalted refrigerator cold butter, and you're gonna take 10 tablespoons and you're gonna cut half of it into as thinly sliced slabs as possible. Then with the other half, you're just gonna cube it. Refrigerate until you're ready to use. Next, you're gonna prepare some ice water in a measuring cup or a bowl, and then we're gonna make the dough. 1.5 cups all-purpose flour, a tablespoon of white sugar, half teaspoon salt, and mix together. Next, you're gonna smash in our cubed butter, and you're gonna work this into the dough using cold hands in a cold room and quickly so that you don't let the butter melt. And you're gonna keep mixing this in until it looks coarse and there's no big pieces left. Then add our sheets, and you're gonna take each butter sheet and just sort of press it into the dough. It's really important also that you're tossing the butter so it's evenly coated in flour. Next, drizzle in 2 tablespoons of ice water evenly over the dough and mix it up. Then do that a second time. 2 tablespoons ice water and mix it up. Just use your hands and this will evenly distribute the water through the dough. Add a 1/5 tablespoon water to the driest part and you should be able to knead the dough together into a mass. If you need more water, you can add a little bit more, but that's basically it. You're just gonna wrap it up in plastic wrap, and at this point you can use your pie dough after it's been refrigerated for at least an hour. To make the dough even flakier, you're gonna dust your counter with a little flour and roll the dough out after it's rested for about 45 minutes into a long rectangle. Fold it up into thirds and then smush back into a circle, and this will be an even flakier dough that is absolutely amazing. Hopefully you found that useful. I think when making pie dough, people tell you, oh, don't add enough water. You really want it to stay as dry as possible. And I was making my dough like that for a long time, but I found it that I was actually adding not enough water and it was making the dough really hard to roll out. So make sure you're adding just enough water for that dough to really come together as a cohesive mass, and your dough will be buttery and flaky and amazing no matter what.